Hey yo, what is up guys, it's me Dark Arbu here with what if Goku got mastered Ultra, was born with Ultra Instinct. So, overall, Goku's born with Ultra Instinct because he's the reincarnation of Yamoshi. Now, Yamoshi in this story will be the first ever Saiyan God, not Super Saiyan God, Saiyan God. So he was the first ever Saiyan to have a godly power, which was Super Saiyan God and Ultra Instinct, which he tapped into before he died from all the stress put on his body. Now, when Goku is born, he is emitting a very high pressure, and most of the Saiyans don't know what to do. Well, no, Barak and Gane don't know what to do to calm down the child, and so the king doesn't come. King Vegeta doesn't come to their house to send away their child. But then Kakarot all of a sudden just stops him under the pressure, and he falls asleep. But before he falls asleep, they see that his eyes flash a bright silver, and then a glow comes over him, but then it all vanishes. And all that they see left is his hair is just remains floating. Like there's a wind blowing it, but there's nothing there. So we do a 15-year time skip. So the 15-year okay. So we do first we do a 6-year time skip, because Frieza doesn't destroy the planet yet. He decides to go destroy the planet after the 15-year time skip. Okay, so we do a 6-year time skip, and Goku is 6 years old. Now he's friends with Broly and Vegeta. Vegeta is 2 years older than him, and Broly is 1 year older than him. Now, Broly Vegeta, Broly Goku and Vegeta have like a brotherly bond. But Goku still knows overall that Raditz is his brother, and he still accepts Raditz as his brother. Okay? So, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are sparring. Yeah, they're sparring, and when Broly tries to attack Goku with a uppercut, Goku actually just dodges. And Broly, being confused, tries to kick Goku, and Goku dodges again. Then Broly powers up a tiny little ki blast, shoots it at Goku, and Goku grabs the ki blast. And you know that thing that he did with Jiren, where you like flick the blast and it just dissipated. Yeah, he does that. He's like, and the blast just disappeared. And Broly is just confused. So Vegeta goes in. He flies up into the sky and he says, "Gallic gun," and he shoots like a tiny little purple beam. You know that practically even low class sands. I mean, some low class sands will have like a little shrug, but they can still disperse that. But it's not like a powerful beam. And Goku kicks it. Goku just kicks the beam, and it flies up to the sky and explodes. Now, some Saiyans are actually watching this battle, and they are shocked at what they're seeing. So, like, I'm saying one mid-class, Nappa actually joins the fight because he's kind of confused, and he thinks that it's just because, they've sparred for so long, so they're kind of like getting adapted. So Goku's kind of like getting adapted, the Sand way. He's getting adapted to their fighting style. So since Goku's never fought Nappa, Nappa assumes that he can actually, show us just because Goku is adapted to their to their fighting style. That's why he's dodging. But when Nappa tried to punch Goku, Goku grabs his fist and just throws him right into the ground. And Nappa, being shocked, flies back up and turns on his scout to read Goku's power level, and he is shocked at what he sees. Goku's power level went up right to Nappa's power level. Let's just say right there, his power level is at 3,000. That was Nappa's power level right now, and Goku's power level was at a shocking 4,000. So yeah, Goku practically just got himself up to like mid class on the like knocking the door of elite class, and Nappa is just shocked. So he actually goes and powers up to his maximum, which is 3,000 4,200. Okay, that's his maximum power. But when he tries to attack Goku again, Goku dodges. But this time he gets like a little scrape. And Nappa seeing this is just like, how? So he keeps on attacking Goku, and Goku just keeps on dodging. But now he's not getting any damage. He's just dodging Nappa. You know, like how Kefla was shooting, was not shooting, but was trying to punch Goku, and Goku just kept on moving his head and dodging her. Yeah, that's like kind of what was going on. Like, can you guys see that? I don't even know if you guys can see that. If you guys can, then that is... No, you guys would not be able to see that. That's actually technically impossible. So, yeah. So, Nappa, uh, Nappa, catches Goku off guard. I know, surprising, but still, he catches Goku off guard, and he kicks him, knocking Goku. I mean, he chops his neck, knocking Goku out. He then grabs Goku. I mean, he catches Goku before he can drop, and he places him down on the floor with Broly and Vegeta flying straight down to Goku to see if he's okay. Now Nappa flies over to King Vegeta's place, and he tells King Vegeta what he saw. He tells King Vegeta how Goku was dodging Broly, who was a very strong set. He was dodging all of Broly's attacks, which Broly's power level was at 2,000. So Goku being able to dodge all of Broly's attacks was shocking for King Vegeta to hear. And then he said that he was even able to dodge Nappa's attacks for a good amount of time until Nappa caught him off guard and knocked him out. Now, King Vegeta hearing this is very shocked until Nappa tells him something that just completely shocks the shit out of him. Nappa tells him that Goku's power level when he was dodging was 4,000. Now, King Vegeta hearing this is just like, I mean, well, his father's power level was 10,000, so I guess, but like, wow. So, King Vegeta hearing this wants to train, Vegeta, Broly, and Goku. But Bardock also wants to train them. Oh, sorry. Bardock also wants to train them, so him and King Vegeta compromise. They say that they can both train Goku and, Goku, Broly, and Vegeta. Now, for 9 of the 15 years, Bardock and Vegeta, or Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are trained by Bardock and King Vegeta. But for 5 of the 15 years, Frieza also trains. Yeah, Frieza also trains. So Frieza actually has a near perfected golden form, but it's still really strong. And Frieza's power level. Prince? Hold on. Prince? So like I was saying, Frieza has like a half perfected golden form, type shit. So Frieza then decides to destroy Planet Vegeta after after 21 years. Now, I know you guys are like, what are you talking about 21 years? But the first 6 years, which turned Goku 6, and then the additional 15 years after that, that equals up to 21 years. So, yeah. When I say goodbye, sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June, seems like been faking me now. Sometimes I'm happy I'm loud, and wanna be out. Even though it hurts me too, you look so broken when you cry. One more, and then I say goodbye. All I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June, you ain't been taking me out. I'm not happier now. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm ready. Yeah. 21 years. Ba. Japanya. Just shut up, okay?
Maybe we should just go to the office and call the emergency contact on file to pick him up. I'm sure she's on her way. She's probably just stuck in traffic. I never understand women like her. I mean, why bother having kids if you're not even going to show up for them? There she is. Oh. Hey, Mom. Hi, honey. I'm so sorry I'm late. Can I finish my game first? Oh, sure. Baby, I got you. Here we go. Oh, thank you so much for staying with him. It's no problem.
Okay.
School protocol is that you call the office and let them know if you're running behind. I know. I was on time. And then my sitter called that she had to leave last minute. So I had to rush home, get the baby, and then I was going to call. But when I realized I didn't have my phone and I was already halfway here. Some of the rest of us have busy schedules too, and yet we still manage to make it on time. I feel terrible. I really did not mean to hold either of you up. It won't happen again. Yeah, well, juggling a job and 2 kids never works out. You can't trust sitters or nannies. Take it from me, you're better off staying at home and letting your husband worry about the bills. Maybe, but that is not really an option for me. It's just the 3 of us. You're a single mom? Yeah, and it's probably going to stay that way. Between these two and 40 hours a week at the salon and my starting my new business, I don't have time to date. Wow, you're starting your own business? That is so great. Yes.
Okay. So yeah. Whatever. So Frieza comes to the show and Planet Vegeta. Now Goku's 21 years old. He's just gonna stay in this body until I fucking feel like it. Okay. He's going to get this body in the next part. Okay. This is going to be his new body in the next part after he 21 shit. So Goku has mastered Ultra Instinct, and When Frieza comes to destroy planet Vegeta, Bardock is the first one to fight Frieza. So, Bardock powers up into Super Saiyan 4 because after all that time training with Goku and Broly and Vegeta, they've all mastered their Grade 8 form, but Goku is actually the strongest one in his Grade 8 form. But he hasn't, but whenever he tries to, he can't really get it, but he knows that he's nearing this power. Super Saiyan 4 Master Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan 4. Okay.
What are you planning on bringing? Lisa, Helen, and I have the brownies covered. You've got cupcakes, so. I thought that was next month. It was. And then we moved it up once we decided that we thought the proceeds should go towards iPads for the classroom before next semester. Do you read your emails? I guess I must have missed that one. Of course you did.
Okay, don't worry about the video right there. I'm just watching something.
We could use cookies. Can I count on you for 2 dozen? Yeah, sure. I'll figure something out. Good. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Emily, let's go. Football place.
Okay. So, Bardock goes to fight Frieza in his Super Saiyan 4 form, and he's demolishing Frieza in his first form. But then Frieza is able to knock Bardock away, and sends all of his soldiers at him. Now this holds Bardock off for a good amount of time for Frieza to power up into his golden form. Now when Frieza goes into his golden form, Bardock has already killed all of his soldiers, and Frieza blasts towards Bardock, getting ready to punch him in the face. Bardock catches the punch, grabs him by the tail, and throws him down to planet Vegeta. This is the mistake that Bardock made. Now, when he throws Frieza down to planet Vegeta, Frieza sees Guinea, because Guinea is leaving the palace. Let's say King Vegeta made Bardock and Guinea move in. So Guinea is leaving the palace to get some meat, for the maids and servants that cook,
I just made it at home, and now I don't get them with this. Wow, I wish I would have thought of that when Max was little. Well, if you ever plan to have another kid, let me know, and I'd be happy to make you one. Andy, you ready? It was so nice to see you, Kate.
Okay, yeah. So, Frieza sees Guinea, and he decides to kill Guinea. Now, Bardock and Goku feeling this. Goku is a little bit he doesn't think. He thinks like he's sensing another ki that's just like his mom's, and they died. So he doesn't think of it that seriously to like fly over to see what's going on, because he thinks his father can handle it. But he's gonna end up knowing that it was actually his mother. So Bardock blasts down knowing exactly who died, and he flies straight up to Frieza, trying to punch him in the face, but Frieza grabs Bardock by the tail and says, "Let's see how you like it, monkey." And he swings Bardock around, throwing him straight through his ship. And the ship comes crashing down into planet Vegeta, exploding right on the king's palace. Now, all the people inside the palace survived, and Goku, then hearing this gigantic explosion, is now worried. And then he sees his father flying down, and he sees Frieza punch a hole straight through his stomach. Now Goku is enraged, and he flies straight towards Frieza. No, he's not. No, he doesn't do it. So Goku's enraged, and he's like, "How could you? You'll pay for that. You'll pay for that." And he powers up straight into Super Saiyan, and he gets taller, shit like that. I don't fucking care. But like, Goku teleports to Frieza, and he pulls his head back.
What message are you sending the store-bought ones? That cutting corners is okay, Sharon.
And he brings his head back and hits Frieza right in the head.
Write a check like the authority moms did. But I've been putting everything into my business, and I have nothing to spare. I mean, that was over my budget as it was. Then do you
And
really
Goku like starts his head like bleeding because of like hitting knocking Frieza in the head. But he doesn't even care, and he just wipes it off. Like now he has a little bruise thing. You see that bruise thing right there? I'm fucking thinking. I'm thinking, okay?
that way? Yeah. Yeah.
So he punches Frieza in the gut, and Frieza just coughs up like a bunch of blood. And Goku then he kicks him right in the head, sending him flying.
Hi. I'm Dorothy with the accounting department at the school. Oh, hi. Is everything okay? Yeah, sort of.
It sends him crashing down. So,
A few weeks ago,
Thor.
tuition. School still hasn't received a check yet. I'm sorry, I totally blanked. Do you know when we can expect it? It's been past due for a few weeks. I know, it's just things have been really crazy lately. Oh, is there any way I can get an extension? Technically, you're already at the end of your extension since it's been past due for a while. I know, and I understand. But I've been working on launching my new business, and so all my money is tied up right now. But if all goes well, I can pay off the balance in full. I just need a little more time. When is your business supposed to launch? Next week. I'll tell you what, since Andy is such a great kid, and I know this is a unique set of circumstances, I'll give you until the end of the month. Oh, thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Of course, just make sure you get the check in by the 30th, okay? The last thing your mom wants to see us lose conference to. I will. I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry guys, I blinked. Where was the? Oh yeah. So Goku kicks Frieza in the head, and Frieza goes crashing down into the floor. And Goku, his fists glow with a blue aura, and he powers up two glowing um punches. Yeah, I guess like he spreads his ki all around his hand, and like he's, like he just has that beam like up in his hand, and then he just just forget the whole fucking beam, bro. Cause like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with one color, okay? So he has two fists. Yeah. So Okay, yeah. So,
Polly? Sharon. Hi. I'm glad I ran into you. You haven't been responding to any of my PTA emails. Oh, listen, about that. You know, we need a chaperone for the field trip next week, and it's your turn to volunteer. I know you're not as involved as the rest of us moms, but we really need the help. Actually, I can't. What is your excuse this time? You know, all the other moms step up and help out when asked. You're the only mom who doesn't care to help these kids. It's not that I don't care, but I work, I have 2 kids, and I don't have a partner. Whose fault is that? Look, I have a lot going on right now, and I certainly don't need this. Have a good day, Sharon. Oh, Polly, rumor has it that your new business failed and you can't make the tuition payments. Is that true? That's none of your business. You know what? Just forget the field trip. I'll ask a mom who actually cares about supporting these kids. Have a great day.
okay, yes. So he powers up 2 beams in his hand, and he um puts his hands on Frieza's stomach and asks him if he has any last words. And Frieza says, "Have mercy." And Goku's still being naive. He actually disperses the beams, grabs Frieza by his tail, and throws him out into outer space. But before he does, he shoots. What he did, that thing where he was like, pew pew, pew, where he was like pew 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 pew, pew with his fingers, and like Super Saiyan God shot or whatever it's called. He shot like multiple tiny key balls at Frieza while he was floating in space, and they all just put a bunch of holes in Frieza and sent him flying. And coincidentally, he landed right on one of his planets, and all these soldiers gathered around Frieza, putting him in a healing pod. So, like, that's all we see of Frieza for, like, now. Okay?
You can't listen to anything she says. She thinks she's better than everyone else because she has a rich husband. She doesn't know how hard it is. But I do. My husband is not Max's biological father. So I really admire that you've got all these responsibilities and you're starting a business on top of it. I mean, it's incredible. See, I always wanted to start my own thing, but I never had the courage. That's really sweet of you to say. Shutting down my company. Really? Don't say that. No, well, hold on a second. What is that? Oh, I figured out a way to hook up a baby speaker to my phone so that I can play some white noise in the background for my baby Ella. It helps soothe her. Just give me a second, let me try.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, Frieza soldiers put him inside of a healing pod, and Frieza has to stay in that healing pod for
Was genius. See, I never would have thought of that.
decades to heal the inside of his body, because Goku actually did serious damage to Frieza, and already from all the damage that Bardock inflicted on Frieza, like
A little easier.
punching him, swinging him by his tail, hitting him right in the face, punching him like in the gut, like through the gut, and then all the other damage that Goku put on Frieza. Frieza like needed to stay in that healing pod for 6 years, And in one of the in two of the year, it took 1 year for Goku to go to planet Vegeta all the way to Earth. Let's just say Goku. I mean, no, to Namek. Yeah, to Namek. Because Goku heard all the rumors, and he wanted to see if they were true. So, Goku landed on Namek, and now is the first Namekian he sees, and Goku asks Nail if he knows anything about the Dragon Balls. Now Nail says, "What do you want to know about the Dragon Balls?" And Goku says, "I want to revive my parents that were killed by an evil tyrant known as Frieza." And Nail, hearing this, says, "Frieza? Does he happen to look like? Does he happen to be a purple and white being?" And Goku, hearing this, says, "Yes." And Nail says, "Well, we're dealing with someone that looks just like that, but his name is Cooler." And Goku says, "Wait, what two people are just like that?" And the name is Cooler and King Cold. And Goku says, "Those are Frieza's family members. So Frieza's brother and Frieza's father. King Cold is Frieza's father, and Cooler is Frieza's brother." And now hearing this says, "Okay, I will make a deal with you. If you help save our planet, we will give you the Dragon Balls." Now Goku hearing this is excited, and he says, "Okay." He goes into a serious. He gets all serious, and he flies over to where Nail. I'm not Nail, but him and Nail fly over to where Cooler and King Cold are. So, King Cold seeing is King Cold and Cooler are actually in one of the Namekian villages, and Cooler is about to kill 3 Namekian when Goku comes and kicks and punches Cooler. No, yeah, punches Cooler and grabs his wrist and pulls it. But then he says Nail, and Nail comes and kicks Cooler right in the head, which sends Cooler, which like Goku already sending Cooler back, then pulling him back to Goku, then Nail kicking Cooler again, and then Goku like still having a grip on his wrist. It just means that Cooler's arm is like completely just destroyed, and Goku just pulls off Cooler's arm like in a matter of seconds. And Goku just throws Cooler's arm up and shoots it, completely destroying his arm. Now Cooler, seeing this, is just shocked because he was caught off guard by a Namekian in a sand. Oh, Goku still has his tail, okay? Goku still has a tail, you know? You know, he still has his tail. So, yeah, so, King Cold then transforms into his final form, which looks like Cooler's, fourth form. But, like, he has, like, the headgear that Cooler... It looks like Cooler's fifth form, but it's, like, it also looks like Cooler's, like, fourth form. So he has, like, all the headgear and stuff that Cooler has. He just doesn't have the spikes and stuff. And he, like, becomes way more buff. Stuff like that. And Goku, like, rushes over, and Cold rushes over to Nail, and tries to punch Nail, but Nail has actually gotten a power awakening from Guru, and he also absorbed Guru. Guru also told him to absorb him, so Nail is actually very strong, and Nail's potential is still awakening. It's still being unlocked. So Nail punches King Cold right in the face, sending him flying.
Did Annie's dad help you do that? No. Unfortunately, he's not in our lives. So you're a single mom? I've always heard that was a bad thing. Alex! What? That's what you said, right? It's okay. Being a single mom is really hard, but it's not so bad. I have two amazing kids.
And
I run a really successful company.
free King Cold's face goes skidding through the dirt, and he gets up and his face is all bruised. But before he can even fully get up, Nail kicks him up in the sky, and then does a spin kick and knocks him back into the ground, sending him deeper into Namek. And then he opens his mouth and shoots beams right where King Cold was, completely destroying King Cold's armor that he has, and making him look more like Cooler's making him look like Frieza's final form.
Contribute to I hope it helps the organization. I would donate my time, but we know I am single, and so go ahead. Make fun of me as you know you came out here to do. No, that's not it at all. Actually, I was just Hi. Hi. Likewise. I was actually looking for you. Can I have a word? Of course. Excuse me. What's going on? It's come to my attention that you're behind on your tuition payments. I know. If you're unable to pay, look, we just have a lot going on at home right now. I don't know if you've heard, but Emily's father and I are in the middle of a divorce, and he's refusing to pay child support until our separation agreement is finalized. So I am in the process of looking for a job. If you could just give me a little more time, please. I mean, I'm really sorry to hear all of that. And I understand that's gotta be a lot to deal with right now, but we have our policies. But maybe I could give you until the end of the month. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be nosy. I didn't know you were going through all that. Go ahead. Make me feel bad. I'm sure you feel good watching me suffer. No, not at all. I know what it's like to be a single mom. My company donates a lot of money to women in your situation. You know, I must say, it's really incredible what you and Kate are doing together. I admire you both. And, actually, I was wondering... God, this is embarrassing. Say it. If you're hiring, you want to work for us? I know. Forget I asked. It was a ridiculous thought. I would love to have you on our team. You've done such a wonderful job with the PTA, and your management skills could really come in handy. Seriously? Thank you. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Not only will I be
Yeah. So King Cold is completely destroyed. Like he's just stuck in the ground, and like his body's just aching. And when he tries to get up, he feels something. And then he completely opens up his eyes to see Nail staring at him, and he looks down to see Nail's palm on his stomach, and then Nail says, "This is for Namek." And he shoots a beam right through King Cold's stomach, completely not erasing him, but completely destroying him. Like only leaving his.
funny enough, cookies are my pregnancy craving. Perfect. Let's go. I still don't get why you won't just let Dad help us. Please, stop asking me that. They stole my son's Christmas gift.
Yeah, so like, you know, sh- you know, like, oh that, so like, oh, where the fuck was I? Yeah, so Goku, yeah, Goku and Cooler. So yeah, they're clashing face together. Goku's not really trying, and Cooler gets a nice punch on Goku that actually sends Goku flying into a mountain. But him being born with Ultra Instinct and all, he's able to completely dodge the mountain, going like straight through it. And Cooler's just like, what? How the hell did he? As a um as a stretched out arm punches Cooler right in the head, just for Goku, just the right opening for Goku to yell out. Just for shit, I didn't even want to do that. Hold on. Just for Goku to yell out. Final, Spirit, get in! As he shoots a gigantic ball right into Cooler's face. He shoots it right into Cooler's stomach, sending him into the sky, actually sending him flying into the sun. Yes, Cooler has the same death where he flies into the sun and gets destroyed. But sadly, the big Getty Star was already on Namek, and 2,000 metal coolers come out. And Goku seeing this is pissed at people that this thing that's a part of Frieza's race is stopping him from bringing back his parents. And he lifts up his hands and says, if you guys know where this is going, then you know where this is going. Okay! As all the coolers are erased from existence, also destroying the Big Eddie Star and any more Frieza enforcement well, old enforcements that they had on Namek. And now it's just shocking. He says, and Goku looks at him and says, "Well, the Dragon Balls." And Nail says, "Yeah, but first come here." And Goku comes to Nail, and Nail puts his hand on Goku's forehead and says, "I will be unlocking your potential." And Nail just unlocks every single piece of potential Goku has inside of him, and Goku's aura. Like in this picture, Goku's aura is like just boosted, and his aura is just glowing and everything. Like it's just like a bright light emanating until it all just flows right back into Goku. Like let's just say before his hair was like the original black, like that hair color, his hair color black. And then, but it was like still floating and stuff. But since of all the power, like all the power made his hair look like that silver. But and then all that energy comes back into Goku, and then his hair completely lifts up and turns silver. And Goku's eyes turns completely white, and Goku has now technically just became the strongest mortal in existence for now. Yeah. The fuck, bro? Why the fuck was that scene in Naruto Shippuden against Pain? Bro, like literally, there's like a ginormous hand just with a brick just smashing Pain into the ground. Like what the fuck? Like, that's just hilarious. Like something you see in a fucking cartoon. The Naruto's technically like a comedy cartoon type shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Back to what I was going to say though. Yeah, Goku's potential. So all Goku's potential is unlocked, and yeah, Goku's will literally the strongest mortal for now. Like I said before. So now goes gathering all the Dragon Balls, and the first one to Goku has is to bring back Goku, Gine, and Bardock. And now since Male is the new guardian technically, he, Porunga, let's just say Porunga has 4 wishes. Now, yeah, that's Goku's first wish. Goku's second, no, Goku, well, yeah, that's Goku's first wish. Goku's second wish is actually for Planet Vegeta to have the best resources ever, and yeah, best resources and riches ever. So yeah, yeah, so like Planet Vegeta is actually the most richest, most resourceful planet in um the entire um universe. So like it's the richest planet ever. Yeah, that was Goku's second wish for Planet Vegeta to be the most richest, most resourceful planet out of all of the universes in existence. Now, um. mm, Beyond Master Ultra Instinct, beyond Master Ultra Instinct, beyond Master Ultra Instinct, and beyond Master Ultra Instinct. This is literally Goku's strongest form in this series.
But I didn't show you the Rasengan. I already saw you perform it. When? Said Naruto. My secret, she said.
Like, bro.
So you're watching me the entire time? Of course. Had to make sure you weren't cheating in some way. Or doing something to throw me off guard so I come back with you. You were quite determined about that after all. You know that was really stupid of you, Brad. To jump into that blade attack like that. You could have gotten yourself killed. That blade of his has a strange toxin that can kill a grown man in seconds. But you and I both know that you're special. And your body was able to fight it off, but still, that was rather stupid. Couldn't allow you to die, Naruto. Why not? I've been nothing but miserable. And cursed at you the entire time. To leave me alone. I asked Jiraiya why you were so miserable. And he told me, Naruto, snapping at your eyes again. It's just that you never got the opportunity to make up for the mistakes.
Okay, yeah. So,
And if you had died
Goku's
like that,
third wish
how would you have been able to do
is
this? To live your life,
for
to become Hokage, to have a new dream, a goal, a purpose.
Goku's third wish
But
is
if your Hokage
for
would have a purpose, what if you had actually died? She asked. Well, I wouldn't say Naruto. I
um
have too much to do. Like what she asked. Well,
is for there to
actually, that's
be
astronomy.
two
In the elementary years,
actually hold on.
and I'm gonna master
No.
my line in elements.
Goku's
All I
second
know is
wish,
God is my goal.
third wish is for
That's my goal, he said. And there's a special girl out there
Planet
that would like to
Vegeta
meet your
is
sister.
for all the
Standing over there,
members
and
of
he
Planet
thinks that's the
Vegeta
biggest reason, right?
to have. Wait, no, did
Well,
I already say
let's
that?
just take your time.
Okay, let me just restart all the wishes.
And he
Bardock
smiled
can
at
get
her
out a
again.
lot, come back to
Well,
life.
it's alright,
No,
Brad.
I don't need.
You're coming back.
Goku's
Let me
third
say this
wish
again.
is
He's
for
not pissed at you for judging
all
me.
these Saiyans on Planet
I
Vegeta to
told him.
have godly ki.
And he's not so pissed anymore. He's
And
happy.
then Goku's fourth wish, fourth and final wish,
Well,
is
I
for
guess we should
them to have
make himself all for trying to push him back down. Easy,
um
kid.
a
Your mind is
way
still growing,
to
adapting,
teleport
optimizing.
to
If he gets no rest,
all
they
planets
stab him right here in his heart,
in
in
their
the heart.
universe
Most people don't
and
believe
all
me,
the universes. So yeah,
is that right?
Planet Vegeta is pretty godly now.
That's
And
what's happening.
yeah,
You're
so
gifted.
all these Saiyans
Nothing
are
else.
they still need to train, but like
Stand aside
more
and let me work.
godly Saiyans
And he
train
came
together
right
for
up on her.
years on years on years will
Naruto,
bring them all the way up
he said to himself he wants to become the
be
strongest Ronin
able
in the
to
nation.
beat
And he
Jiren.
believes that he can do it.
To beat Jiren. That's how
He
strong they're
believes that
gonna
he
be.
will do it.
Like later on,
The
like
thing
probably
is,
in
he
like
was right
part
about wrong.
5,
And
they're going to be strong
landed on
enough to
Nohar
beat
as
Jiren.
Sakura was currently looking down at Sasuke in the bed. He has been unconscious ever since. He came back.
Yeah.
She was
So
told that
yeah.
Naruto and Jiraiya were all there.
So
That they were gonna bring back someone that can help Sasuke and Kakashi as well out of these states. As she looked down at him with a worried look on her face, hoping that Naruto will get there soon. After all, he always did the impossible. Always somehow find a way to help them in the darkest situations. Suddenly, the door slid open. As she turned, she saw him walk in with a smile. She instantly got up as she walked over. Naruto, she said, I have come to see you.
yeah. So like
And
yeah.
Naruto looked at her.
They're
His
strong enough
eyes
to
lit
beat
up with
Jiren.
anger.
And after a good
What
long
happened?
time of training.
What happened?
So
What did
yeah.
happen?
But
Sakura eyes widened.
actually, yeah, Pruga has 5 wishes,
In
okay?
Spanish, she said,
So, and Goku makes a secret
Spanish
wish
speaking
just for
Sakura
himself.
smiled before stepping
He
forward.
makes it,
What is it?
it says, makes a
And
secret
Sakura
wish
said,
where actually
sure,
all of
what
these
is it?
Saiyans are immortal.
Sakura watched in amazement.
Now,
And
Goku
as
travels
soon as
back
he
to
turned
Planet
back to Goku's
Vegeta,
outfit, it glowed green for a few seconds.
which actually
Suddenly,
making friends with all of the
Sasuke leaned forward.
Namekians.
Sasuke,
And Goku says,
Sasuke,
I will give you some more power so there can be more wishes on your Dragon Balls
as she
if
saw
you
him
ever
walking
need
into
to
the
make
outfit.
a couple extra wishes. And Nell hearing this says thank you.
She really owed him
Says
so
thank
much.
you to Goku as
They
Goku
faced
gives
one
him
another
some
without
of
even
his
knowing
Ultra Instinct
that he had to
chakra.
do all of that.
I said
And even though he
chakra.
didn't know what
Oh my god, I said chakra. Gives him some of his Ultra Instinct hockey. No, I'm kidding, But gives him some of his Ultra Instinct key. And, yeah. So, yeah, Nell was pretty strong. Oh, hold on, let me pause. Okay, sorry. Um, yeah, so, Noah's pretty strong. He's the strongest Namekian. like, he's on par with Zalama. Okay, that's how strong he made the Dragon Balls. He's on par with Zalama, who created these Super Dragon Balls. So, yeah. So now, nail. Yeah. So, Goku. Yeah. So Goku travels back to planet Vegeta, and he is shocked when he lands. He is shocked to see who's there when he lands, and that's where I will end this video.